Here's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway in Foxborough. This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State. Longtime veteran Kirk Cousins from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Cousins bulldozes past him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Chandler. They find some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. 1st and 10, Zappi. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Zappi to throw on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. More play action here with Zappi. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Stevenson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
It'll be real interesting to take a look at this play later because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman through that hole and spilled this play early.
Yeah, because it didn't even get to the outer third of the field. He was tackled in the middle third.
Yeah, when you're talking about a pitch or a toss tackled there, that means they read it fast and diagnosed it and knocked him down in a hurry.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. DJ Waddle able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. The Folks kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Able to avoid him at the 40. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From just shy of midfield, Zappi. And that's complete downfield to Parker. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Play fake, and now here's Zappi. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. Back, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Cousins. Nothing open downfield, so after the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Again, it's Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Unnecessary run defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. and that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Now Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
On 2nd and goal, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now Zappi. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and 10. Zappi into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Following the interception, Cousins. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. One final shot before half for Zappi. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Folks' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That penalty is declined.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these two coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Alia. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Zappi, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Here's Chandler. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into their second half blowout material. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Chandler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A tough spot here after that sack. Zappi and the Pats now face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
That's good.
On 1st down, here's Zappi. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and... Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Zappi looking to throw it on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Zappe's throw taken in by Bourne. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. Zappe now on 1st and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Zappe into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. Here's Stevenson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Zappe toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
4th down now. Here's Zappe. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. They can't hook it. Down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They run it with Chandler, and he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now Chandler. And some room to roam now. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. 111 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a decided affair. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Cousins here to throw. To the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll go Madison up the middle. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. Down to about the 45.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.